I'm Vlad. People call me Vlad. You feel me? Nah, but my name is Vladimir. You know, it surprises everybody, but it's my real name. It's not a handle or anything. It's a tight name. I try to live up to it. But besides that, I changed it to Who's Vlad, just so I can be out there, you know, learning about myself while I'm painting. So I just turned 25 the other day on the 22nd. Originally, I'm from Queens, actually. I was raised in Miami. We went back and forth to, you know, Jersey, Brooklyn a lot. So, you know, I have a weird little background with the East Coast, you know, going up and down. And then I came out to Cali when I was 17 to come out to college in Laguna Beach. It just wasn't the way. So Laguna was not, you know, accepting. I ended up going out to LA, trying to find my space there. And it was creative, but it just seemed, it wasn't the vibe. You know, it was still a little bit too fake for me. I got to Long Beach and I loved it here. Initially came out just working, not painting anything serious. And then I did my first mural out here. And that it reminded me like I needed to be outside. Like I just needed painting on walls, painting huge messages, and just kind of sharing that culture I feel like everywhere kind of misses out on. It's like you walk through Long Beach and there's murals everywhere, it's tight. So I came out to Long Beach and I wanted to put a different type of imagery out there. Like seeing different types of cultures, black cultures, and the different types of cultures in black culture. You know what I mean? My dad was an artist. Well, he is an artist, but he gave it up when we were born. Obviously, he had 2 kids. They were young as hell, trying to, you know, make shit happen. So I ended up drawing all the time. And I remember going to my grandma's house in Queens. In that house, like my grandma had drawings from my dad in all the rooms. So in the living room, there was like multiple drawings. In the bedrooms, I remember there was like I don't know how he did it, but it looked like, I can't remember off the top of my head, it looked like carpet, but it was a horse, and then there was all these colors. I was like, what the hell? Like, I just remember seeing that every time I'm about to go to sleep at my grandma's house, because we always slept in that room. To this day, I always think about it. It's just like sits there. And when I grew up, like 3rd grade, I went into the magnet art program, switched schools, and have been in school for that until college. It was those moments, you know, at home, like where, you know, sketching or it would be super late and I'm still trying to finish something, and then my dad would come home from work. He'll look at it and he'd be like, oh, that's nice. And he'd be exhausted, you know? He'd go inside, my mom would come out, she'd be like, all right. Like, you're still up? Start here, right, where we're looking into this kid's eyes, even though he has no face, right? But we know that we're looking into his eyes. All these different children here, with different skin tones, different soccer uniforms. I use soccer because it ties the world together, you know, as a sport. We have, you know, different cultures that come to mind. I left some white as well, so that way people can input their own, you know, jerseys and, you know, sports or t-shirts that feel represent them, you know? I also have a LB tank in there, and I have a question mark on the right side. And the question mark over here actually puts us behind this, like behind the fence as well, because the question mark I use on characters just kind of tie us all together as artists, right? So usually there's a character in there as an artist who will kind of represent us. Now, the signs are all different languages, but they all say free our kids, except for this one where it says, where the fuck are our kids? And then there's a key. So all the question marks in the background are about the extra children that, you know, we don't see in this picture. There's so many questions. That's why there's so many question marks. You have question marks on locks for the questions that aren't being asked, that can't be asked. Then you have the main lock here that's tying all these kids together behind this gate, which is ice. The only message that's really important in this one is this one. You know, where you have this, the child holding behind the fence, behind all the extra questions and stuff, saying that he wants to go home. It's sad. You can find me on Instagram. I just made a Facebook and Twitter. All WHOSVLAD. I'm the same everywhere. Cash App, Venmo, still WHOSVLAD. Yeah.